Hi, I'm Bree of Brianna Anderson Photography, and I'm a natural light photographer in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I specialize in just maternity sessions. And today you're going to follow along with me while I shoot a maternity session here in the desert.
Perfect.
So I only shoot maternity sessions, mostly because it is by far my passion. And I think you are the best at something you're really passionate at. And that is what I feel like I am the best at. I don't do family sessions. I get asked a lot, but I just find that I'm more inspired with maternity, and that makes my images look better in the long run. But I do incorporate family pictures into my maternity sessions, probably like a 70-30 ratio of maternity with 30% some family. Because overall, if somebody wants to remember their maternity pictures, they're gonna want some pictures of their husband and their other children, but I really wanna make it solely about the mom. The reason being is that as moms, we do a lot of family pictures with the rest of our family. We do them every year, usually like birthdays or holidays or whatever, so we get a lot of family pictures. But your maternity pictures are the one time that you get to be the sole focus. Sometimes that makes women uncomfortable, definitely would make me uncomfortable, so I completely understand. But it's like a chance for the mom to have her moment and to be super pampered and feel beautiful and glorious in her session. And yes, loved on by her family, but I really want it to just be her. Another reason why I prefer to shoot maternity is that it's all year round. So living in the desert, it gets really hot and nobody is planning weddings or having their family shoots in the middle of the summer. But with maternity, people are getting pregnant all year round and babies are being born all year round. So unfortunately, it does mean I shoot in the summer. There are a few ways to get around the heat. I shoot at sunrise, so we'll get up at like 4:30 and start shooting at 5 a.m. when the sun comes up. This particular location is a perfect example. You can get west-facing light for sunset. You can get east-facing light for sunrise. So I've done a lot of sunrise maternity shoots out here. I also do indoor maternity shoots that are more like darker, moodier, like in their homes. And we could always do studio as well. It's a little outside my wheelhouse, but I have done some studio shoots as well. But it's a year-round thing. Everybody's still getting pregnant, no matter what month, no matter what time of year. And so the work is constant. Today's session, we have a mom coming, a woman and her husband. I believe this is her third baby, and we are going to be doing a sunset maternity session with her. This is a pretty standard location of what you would find here in the desert. I wanted something kind of authentic to fit the vibe of where we live. However, it's not necessarily the best location because it is a lot of harsh light. So we use these boulders for a little bit of shade. We're going to start, we're going to get her dressed and pinned into her dresses. One key thing that I do tell my moms is that I hate maternity dresses. When my clients book me, I give them a huge PDF style guide that they can flip through like a magazine. It gives all my helpful hints, but the key is to buy a regular style dress, maybe a size or two bigger. Doesn't matter if you can't be zipped in, doesn't matter if it doesn't fit your boobs perfectly, I will clip you in perfectly. I just think they're more flattering. So I have dresses for her today. When she shows up, we're gonna get her dressed. We will probably start in pockets of shade. Then here in the desert, about 25 minutes into a session, the sun will be low enough for us to move out to open light. I'm not afraid of orange casts on people's faces. I feel like that's kind of a signature of mine, so I'm gonna shoot straight into the light. No hood, no reflectors, nothing, and we'll show you how we do that. It's a little bit cloudy tonight, so it might kind of mess with the lighting, but such is life. That's like a normal part of photography, so you'll get to see that. Overall, the session should probably run about an hour. Most of my sessions don't go longer than that. One, mom gets kind of burnt out. Two, it's uncomfortable. And standing that long when you're pregnant is just not as fun. I'm usually very efficient. I know exactly what I'm looking for and how to pose my moms. So when I get into my groove and I start moving, we work pretty quickly. So maybe like 50, 60 minutes, you'll see, and then as soon as the sun goes down, we're done. Okay. I'm gonna have you stand here first, and then I'm gonna move you a little closer into the light. And when you stand, I'll see, actually, I don't even really feel like I need to pin it. Usually the key is because we lose like our figure right here when we're pregnant. Yep. So the key is to like create one. Am I pulling too tight?
No.
Okay, so I get these little clips and they're like my favorite. They're actually from like Home Depot, but they do the trick. That, I'm gonna just make sure that this hides. I'm not worried about the sides.
Okay.
Is there a slit? Yes, on that side. Okay, if you're comfortable, let's take a look around where you're standing.
Okay.
Let's have you barefoot,
Yep.
but don't put your shoes far. Just put them there,
All right.
just in case you need them.